No one will jump to conclusions whatever happens today, but both sides have said they're treating this as a full dress rehearsal. There were some interesting things said during the week, but now it's time for actions. Liberatore kicks to space. Bontempelli with a chance to run. They're moving the footy well here.
It didn't take them long to win the ball out of the centre and set up what should be the game's first goal.
This will go close. Has he got the journey? Norton has taken a terrific mark.
To finish off the good work.
He's got it. One goal straight plays, no score. Gawn wins it out of the centre. Stripped of it. Closed him down. Dempsey, dangerous to leave on his own. Great play. He'll draw them level if he's accurate.
He can level it up here with a good kick.
Hammers it home.
Well, it's one thing to take the contested mark, but another to have the composure to finish off your good work.
Both teams on the board now. Gawn wins it. 5. Ball spills free in the tackle. Bontempelli has a paddock in front of him. Punched away. Wanganeen Malira. Bontempelli gets in the way. Throws it on the boot. Andrews with a terrific mark deep in defence. This might be a chance for the high flyers. English with the intercept mark. Alarm bells are ringing. What's he got on offer? Clever kick. Sanders. Here's real danger now.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt. Goal for goal early. Good ruck work. 5. Competing fiercely. Danaher, Mills takes the hand pass. They get full value for a deep entry. 2 goals each for the quarter. Gawn wins it down. 5 leading from the front. Honours the lead. Can he find a teammate? Sharman has got off the chain.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Leans back and drills it. Good match so far. Gawn smashes it out of there. Liberatore, Williams working hard and presenting well. They've opened them up here towards full forward. Wanganeen Malira takes an excellent grab. Delivers a long ball. English says thank you very much. Neat little worm burner. Kennedy, that's good work rate. Well-weighted kick. Andrews went bang. He's rushed it behind for his own team.
You don't see that every day. Boy.
No time like the present. Liberatore, high risk, low reward there. A chance to clear now. Dempsey, it's a hot footy, dealt with the pressure. That's poor play. Straight in the back, simple decision for the umpire. Normally delivers. They're breaking down across half forward. Doesn't often waste it. English spoils. You can't question his commitment. Tidy ball. Fraser needs a good decision. Kennedy has found some space. Inside 50 with the kick. Not sure what the idea was there. Bangs it long. Kennedy with the big fist. Iden, Liberatore. Breaks the line. Got the handball away. I don't think he'll remonstrate over that one. Looking to extend this margin. Franklin pushes into space and receives the footy.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
They're much more potent when he's clunking marks and kicking goals.
1 quarter so far, and there's little in it on the scoreboard. Gary Lyon is with us. What do you make of this one, Gaz?
Footy's back, and it was enjoyable that first quarter. There's a lot of energy and enthusiasm for the contest out there, and hopefully it continues. Both sides are expecting big things this year, and while you don't want to play your best or reveal everything in a practice match, there's a lot they can both get out of today.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Grundy, Mills, takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does. Sometimes a break can interrupt momentum, but that hasn't happened here. Grundy has got on top. 5. It pitches near the 50. Who has the numbers? They need a spark. Wanganeen Malira makes good contact. Norton, great anticipation. Grundy, slick hands. Danaher, 5, lays it off. They're on a tear, and they're dealing maximum damage.
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
It's all gone to script for them so far. Plenty of work ahead, though, as we restart. 5, Bontempelli gathers in the centre square. Kennedy on a lead. What's he got on offer? Searching kick. Dangerfield takes a bounce. Going for territory. Bramble doing what he does best. Liberatore managed to get a handball away. Foot race on the wing. Handballs it to nobody. Bramble, quality delivery by foot. Drives it inside the forward 50. Who's front and centre? Dale snares the loose ball. Maynard runs onto it and can relieve the pressure. Couldn't get a disposal. Wanganeen Malira goes long. Goulden, strong grab. Bruce can run and carry. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Thumped away. Sharman, important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. Danaher, right place, right time, goal. This was a tight tussle for a while, but the cream has certainly risen. 5, couldn't get an effective disposal. Bontempelli. Maynard, we've seen that before. Dale, hand pass cut off. He's been quiet. English has brought his own ball onto the non-preferred. West takes him high. Can he be the fire starter? This ought to end in a goal.
Would be an understatement to say they need this.
Critical contest coming up. He had no interest in taking any chances.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
He's off. Can he hit a target? Punched that like he meant it. Iden in no man's land. English in the centre square. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. Good looking kick. Danaher has found some space. Ignoring the corridor for now. Liberatore, Iden. He's been industrious. Cleary heads them off at the pass. They desperately need a goal. It's a bad mistake. Taking time to assess the options. Gives it everything. Long takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. Good thinking and good execution too. Goulden cuts it off. His hand passing is a weapon. Bruce. Can they get another one here? They're running riot.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
It's looking every bit a blowout at this stage. 5. He's been busy so far. Danaher all alone in the centre square.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin.
They've managed to put quite a gap on the scoreboard this quarter. They've certainly got their tails up.
We're expecting a good close game today, but so far it's been nothing of the sort. English wins the hit out. They've put themselves under pressure. He's besieged. Mills, Dempsey, puts the foot down, and away he goes. Boot, ball, goal!
Who'd want to be a defender when the ball's coming down with such regularity?
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Grundy with a deft tap. 5. Quick kick towards centre half forward. Danaher gets to the front spot.
His last shot found the middle. Can he double his money?
Not his best. And that is the end of the first half. The home fans are shell-shocked. They didn't see this coming. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
I remember the days when coaches would rip into the players for playing like that. I don't think that happens much anymore, but you couldn't blame a coach for being deeply frustrated with this sort of performance. Too much is being left to far too few at the moment.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Grundy, he's worth his weight in gold. 5, Danaher, dangerous to leave on his own. They're playing like champions. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. Dale, English, has a vice-like grip, picking their way through. It's been that kind of day for them. What's he got on offer? They've found the magic formula. Liberatore can keep it moving. In no hurry here. Kicks to space. Taking out some frustration, possibly. Bontempelli. Wanganeen Malira making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Alia uses the non-preferred. That's a strong mark. Dishes it off. Liberatore, normally creative. Danaher, steadies. Drop punt. Goal!
Defence isn't just the thing that keeps the neighbour's dog out. This team's got a few too many downhill skiers for my liking.
The buzzards are circling. English with the tap. Bontempelli navigated the traffic. Fraser, they must tidy up their kicking. Can he impose himself on the match? Danaher wins the contest hands down. A good kick here and they'll be in business. That's an impressive mark.
It's a big margin, and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
That was reminiscent of Tony Plugger-Lockett, the way he used his body, then went back and put it straight through the middle.
It's been an absolute avalanche. Grundy is giving him a bath. 5, he's lost it. English, he tried to con the umpire. Williams gets the kick away. Andrews had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Moving the footy laterally. Dale tries a safe ball. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Dale, what a hand pass. Bramble, one step ahead. It must be his birthday. They've got winners all over the park. Bramble wins it back. Great mark. Honours the lead. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. Darcy drops into the hole and marks.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
It's been hard to find positives today, but that was skillful transition of the footy that led to that goal.
Can they follow that goal up with another? Grundy continues to have his way. 5 on the same page as his ruck. Manages to find a teammate. There goes the kick inside the 50. Lloyd, here's real danger now.
Already got one today.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one. Normal service has resumed. English, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. Mills. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Grundy has been dominant in the ruck. 5, time to turn on the Jets. Brust He'd like that one again. His field kicking is normally first rate. English had his name written all over it. They need to hit the scoreboard here. The runner will be out in a minute. He might have thought about the corridor. Bramble clears the area. He's copped some of his own medicine. Gets his kick despite the heat. Foot race on. Who can get there first? A bit of a panicked handball. Liberatore provides some run. Credit to those home fans who are still here. This has been a horror show. What's happening down there, Gary?
No one's come from so far back at three-quarter time, so they're going to have to make history to win. The current record comeback from three-quarter time is 45 points, which the Brisbane Bears achieved in 1995 against Hawthorn at the Gabba.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Grundy, it's a masterclass in ruck work. 5. The kick was centimetre perfect. The defence is disorganised. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that.
He hasn't done a lot today, but he's still done some good things.
Kicks it goal, and that's travelling straight over the goal umpire's hat.
They forced them to kick to a contest and didn't give them an easy look. But, as we just saw, their aerial capability means they can get you that way as well.
The scoreboard's about to fall over. It's so lopsided. Richards, when one tackle just won't do. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match. Grundy has rucked tirelessly. 5. So influential today. Gee, they're playing well. No sign of them dropping off. 5 is in the clear and marks uncontested.
I'll back him to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
3 in a row coming up. What a patch they're having.
There's not much this guy can't do, and he's right in the thick of this contest, as he almost always is.
Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. Bontempelli, he had prior opportunity.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
Is anyone home? It's a poor inside 50. Good-looking kick. Johannesson with a chance to relieve the pressure. Goes laterally. They've opened them up here. Doesn't often waste it. Well played. Kennedy sets a task for the forwards. English takes a beauty.
To give the faithful something to cheer about.
He's been dynamic today. He deserves a goal. Alas, the post has other ideas.
You can understand him taking the shot, given the lack of opportunities they've had.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Gresham with a chance to run. They're a delight to watch. Liberatore in the clear, ignoring the corridor for now. Danaher got to the right position and hung on. Slowing it down. They're bloodthirsty today. Iden in some space on the wing. He's generally a good kick. They're moving the footy well here. What's he got on offer? They're irrepressible at the moment. He's hit up the lead. They've picked their way through. Not sure what the idea was there. And they're away. Dolan. That's good work rate. He's been quiet. Can't hang on under close attention. Gresham has it now on centre wing. They're hungry for more. Liberatore knew where the help was. Danaher. In the back is the call.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under, not nearly enough pressure.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dogged it. Gorn looking for territory. 5. He's been dispossessed. Bontempelli. Alia wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. What can they generate? They're a pleasure to watch. Normally delivers. Liberatore with the big fist. 5. I've liked his game today. Gresham, great hands there. Danaher, this is good footy. Penetrating ball. Punched away. Franklin, they're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. Lloyd, that's commitment to the cause. Can they see off these last moments before the break? Gorn is teaching him a lesson. 5, not on my watch, he says. The fans will be happy to see this. That can only be holding the ball.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
You wouldn't want to play this side in this form. They would have wiped the floor with most teams today. That wasn't much of a contest. No one will jump to conclusions whatever happens today, but both sides have said they're treating this as a full dress rehearsal. You can feel the excitement around the ground. It's been building steadily. Goldstein gets his hand to it. Stripped of the footy. Meek, he'd like that one again. Dangerfield, under pressure. Battle, one step ahead. Kicks to space. Warple, that's good work rate. Ward, Iden, just shoveled it out. Wanganeen Malira, clever kick. Sharman is hard to beat one-on-one. They're moving the footy quickly. D'Ambrosio reads the ball so well. Hardwick with a chance to relieve the pressure. And they're away. Joel has charged into space. Normally delivers. Mills picks off the pass. What's he got on offer? Searching kick. They've opened them up here. That's not ideal. Good disciplined defence. Mills. Dempsey can run with the footy. Finishing hasn't always been his forte, but there is nothing wrong with that. The first goal was a while coming, but the early signs are we're in for a great contest. Goldstein showing his skills. Fife, he's lost it, looking to extend this margin. It's eluded him. Barris, desperate to win it back. Good kick. An untidy passage of play. Fife gathers. Mills has a paddock in front of him. Dangerfield, what can he do with it? Heaney, he kicks the goal. They've hit the ground running. Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Meek, Warple. Going nowhere, and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. Meek got his palm to it. Warple, quality delivery by foot. Probing ball. Gunston demanded the footy and got it.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
Looking to equalise, and that's a good kick. Scores level.
It doesn't matter who you are. It's always good to get an early one on the board.
Two goals each, and it's been good to watch. Meek wins it down. Warple, they've put themselves under pressure. Fife, Goulden, Dangerfield. Steadies, drop punt, goal!
They're in front, and they really should be, given their ascendancy in contested ball clearances and inside 50s.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Fife. Danaher is like a magnet in that forward line.
He'll have to give it his all.
It's a deep kick. Who's front and centre? Not on my watch, he says. He's besieged. Sicily with the footy. Turnover. That could be a painful mistake.
It's one of those ones that should be kicked, but it's amazing how often players miss them.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
A couple in a row and a little bit of momentum.
Quarter time, and one side will be happier than the other, clearly. But there's a long way to go. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
Footy's back, and it was enjoyable that first quarter. There's a lot of energy and enthusiasm for the contest out there, and hopefully it continues. Both sides are expecting big things this year, and while you don't want to play your best or reveal everything in a practice match, there's a lot they can both get out of today.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Meek wins the tap. Ward manages to get off a handball. Can they catch them out on the turnover? That's skillful. Franklin looms large as usual.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
Drop punt, and he has put it away. They've got their tails up now. Meek has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Through the centre square he goes. They're putting them under all sorts of pressure. Gawn, Sharman with an opportunity. Leans back and drills it. They've got some real momentum now and will be hard to stop. Meek with the tap. Ward, was that a throw? Mills, pushing and paid. They're a big chance here. Dempsey can just about finish it himself. That's a useful ball. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Good-looking kick. Battle has found some space. They desperately need a goal. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Dale, Mills, out of the congestion. They've coughed it up. Can he find a teammate? Drops the football. Moore attracted a crowd. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. Meek with a deft tap. Newcomb read it well. Ward. Joel feeling the heat. They cannot keep him quiet. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. Dangerfield. Dempsey. Fife. Bursts through the middle. You can see their confidence growing. Sicily is there to thwart that play. That's a well-placed kick. Dangerfield gets to it first. Dealt with the pressure. Heaney had some assistance. Impey gets back and should repel. He's so clean with the footy. Iden spoils. Dempsey. What's he got on offer? They're huffing and puffing. Franklin read it well and claims the mark.
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
They've got all the momentum and they've busted this one right open. We're expecting a good close game today, but so far it's been nothing of the sort. Goldstein wins it. Fife. He's gone. Warple. Dale fumbles it. Nash. Might be time for one more score here. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Squeezes the kick. Bruce. Great body work. Crosses the paint. Franklin. Too big. Too strong, too good.
That's mark number 4, and he's putting together a decent game.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
He's kicked beautifully at goal today. His confidence must be soaring.
And that is the end of the first half. The home fans are shell-shocked. They didn't see this coming. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
I'm not sure whether this is a case of not listening to what the coach is saying or just being unable to put it into practice. Either way, they're easy to play against at the moment, as the scoreboard shows. They need to get back to basics and build from there.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Which way will it bounce? Taken to ground. They have absolutely spifflicated him. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Meek wins the tap. Nash has to be clean. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Kicks inside the forward 50. Sharman marks, and this is in danger of becoming a rout.
Going at his second.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin. We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Meek with the tap. Good ruck work and good roving too. Franklin marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
They just haven't had an answer for him, nor many of his teammates, to be fair.
Drop punt, that'll be a goal. Never in doubt. The scoreboard's about to fall over, it's so lopsided. Meek, the winner there. Spills out in the tackle. Careful with the kick. He's hit up the lead. He doesn't waste many. Ginnivan has found some space. D'Ambrosio, that's symptomatic of their night. Loose ball on centre wing. Ginnivan leads his opponent. Ward working hard and presenting well. Joel got to the right position and hung on. Kicking for his first. Johnston has reeled it in the goal square.
They don't come easier.
They desperately needed that.
I'll have to watch him more closely than that. He's deadly around goal.
They've got one back. Let's see if they can double up. Meek palms it down. Ward, they might be caught out on the turnover. Dempsey takes the logical option. Danaher, Fife, Somehow release the ball.
There are only two ways you can dispose of it, and he did neither.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
Ward on a lead. What's he got on offer? Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Barris picking their way through. Heaney with the big fist. Impey. It's a tough game.
It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
That's what happens when you find yourself in two minds.
The kick lets them down. Takes the short option. Ginnivan can keep it moving. Ignoring the corridor for now. Impey has a vice-like grip. It's hard to find a winner for them today. Can't get hold of it. Joel, what can they build here? 3/4 done, and this has been a real turn-up. I don't think anyone tipped it.
Time to check in with Gary.
You suspect they're playing for pride, but if they get the first couple, you never know. They've been outclassed so far, no doubt about that. But I can think of plenty of examples when a side's got up and won on the strength of one exceptional quarter. It'll take something special, though.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again.
Dangerfield is the target, and he marks.
No way back for them if this goes through.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it. We thought this one might be close, but it hasn't turned out that way.
Meek, he's rucked superbly in a losing cause.
Nash, he's drawn a crowd. Even with the game well won, their pressure is still elite. Gawn with a deft tap. Ward, Warple, knew where the help was. Meek takes the hand pass. Iden showing why he's such a good defender. Some indirect ball movement here. Aliyah kicks to centre wing. They've given it up. Great play. Iden thwarts them again. Can he hit a target?
Taking out some frustration, possibly.
Danaher is cool under pressure. Dangerfield. Mills. Now it's someone else's problem.
That's not like him.
Clever kick. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. Looking to extend this margin. Hardwick making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Battle hacking it forward. Impey, he'll be sore in the morning. Throws it on the boot. Sicily, crunching tackle. I've liked his game today. Hardwick has eyes only for the footy. Iden cuts them off yet again. Searching kick. They've opened them up here. What's he got on offer? Doesn't often waste it. Bruce, strong grab. Dishes it off. Heaney can get it and go. Lloyd. That's poor play. He's set upon. The umpire will have it. Gawn wins the tap. Five goes goalward, and he's off target.
The way it's going, it probably won't be long until they get another opportunity.
The ball's been living at one end. If you don't wish to watch a replay, look away now.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
The assignment is simple, and he makes no mistake. Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Fife, Goulden has a paddock in front of him. He'll drive them inside 50 yet again. Barris onto it in a flash. Chol couldn't quite. Goulden accepted the invitation. Dangerfield tries to take them on and loses.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
That's not a good kick. Full time. There was only ever one winner today. That is a crushing victory, and they will be delighted with their performance.
Half's here for some final thoughts.
No one will jump to conclusions whatever happens today, but both sides have said they're treating this as a full dress rehearsal. The umpire holds the footy aloft. Goldstein wins the first hit out. Fife honours the lead. What's he got on offer? Drives it inside the forward 50. Lloyd, they've worked it well.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
This will be a close thing. It's good.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The first goal didn't take long. Witts slaps it out. Humphrey, Rao, errant handball, and they've turned it over. Dempsey, he'd have paid it to himself. That's commitment to the cause. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Witts with a deft tap. Humphrey, that was almost handed to him. Mills heads in towards goal, and the kick is true. Great play. They've hit the ground running, and they're looking in fine form. Witts slaps it out, absorbs the pressure. He'll work all day. Dempsey in his natural habitat. Touch and go, misses.
Well, you can't afford to dwell on it. Just got to make sure you get the next one.
Powell with the footy. Can you believe it? He's given it straight back in front of goal.
He'll fancy his chances.
How's the kick? Nothing wrong with that. It's a handy buffer they've established. Good ruck work. Fife kicks to space. Who can run onto this and pump it forward? Danaher, Dangerfield. Somehow release the ball. Witts affects the turnover. Anderson, well, he had to try, I suppose. Clever kick. Long, all alone in the centre square. They've opened them up here. He doesn't waste many. Good thinking and good execution too. Can they turn back the tide? Wanganeen Malira doing what he does best. Long, bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes. They've got one back. Let's see if they can double up. Witts showing his skills. Anderson. Iden couldn't reel it in. Out of the congestion. I think he called for that. The defenders will be nervous, and the kick inside 50 lets them down. Normally delivers. No one can mark. Dangerfield. Liberatore. He's got support. Goldstein. Poor hands there. Doesn't often waste it. Dale says thank you very much. What's he got on offer? They've had the better of the contest to this point. Danaher on a lead. Good penetration on the kick. Fife outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Golden opportunity here.
These half chances can often be the difference.
Only a behind.
Some good work to create that shot on goal, but unfortunately, the finish let them down.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Rao has found some space. Searching kick. Quarter time and a chance for the coaches to address their players and maybe even tweak the game plan. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
Footy's back, and it was enjoyable that first quarter. There's a lot of energy and enthusiasm for the contest out there, and hopefully it continues. Both sides are expecting big things this year, and while you don't want to play your best or reveal everything in a practice match, there's a lot they can both get out of today.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Witts with the tap, like Batman and Robin. Bangs it long. That's a strong mark.
Forwards dream of these shots.
Should kick it. He does.
A contested mark and goal, exactly what the doctor ordered.
They've pegged them back nicely. This is an entertaining match. The two big men do battle. Humphrey does the roving. Weller, Witts, working hard and being rewarded. Lowers the eyes. Well played. Witts, that's sloppy play. Dale, will the umpire pluck a free kick? It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Witts looking for territory. Good ruck work and good roving too. 5. Had some assistance. Goldstein. Dangerfield. Delivers it inside 50. Danaher. Looms large as usual.
He's having a terrific match, ranking highly for clearances, contested possessions and inside 50s.
He heads for home with a long bomb. It's there.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
Anderson on the same page as his ruck. Rao, Humphrey, Fiorini. Big tackle laid. And we will do it all again. The two big men do battle. Mills. Fife. Who's at home? He's hit up the lead. Good kick. Lloyd drops into the hole and marks.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
He's kicked it like an arrow. It's all gone to script for them so far. Plenty of work ahead, though, as we restart. The two big men do battle. Anderson, Rao. Weller only knows one way. It's a hot footy. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Good ruck work. Fife has brought his own ball.
He's in trouble. That must be incorrect disposal.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
It must be his birthday. What's he got on offer? They're playing with purpose and poise. Intercepted, and they can launch from half-back. Dangerfield cuts it off. Good-looking kick. Franklin presents in space. He's had little impact so far. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Sharman. Touch and go. It's go!
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
Well, they weren't concerned before. They should be now. The big men fly. Humphrey, he's everywhere at the moment. The halftime siren sounds, and the players will retreat to the rooms with lots to contemplate.
Time to check in with Gary.
Whoever's counting the tackles is earning their money. Every time anyone gets the footy, you just expect them to be crunched. This intensity will be difficult to sustain, so we may see some space open up at some stage, but there'll be some sore bodies. Don't worry about that.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again.
The big men fly. Humphrey, a model of consistency. Rao,
he seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time.
Inside 50 with the kick. Bounced straight off his chest.
Straight in front, should not miss.
Lloyd can make it much harder for them here, and that's what he's done.
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
Early indications are that nothing's changed following half-time. Witts punches it out of the ruck. Humphrey. Wanganeen Malira had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. His field kicking is normally first rate. Aliyah rolling the sleeves up. Is anyone home? Jeffrey makes good contact. Buderick thought his way through it. Weller. They need a spark. The kick lets them down. They can smell victory. Franklin, great hands there. Delivers a long ball.
Punched that like he meant it.
Rao will keep coming. Witts has a vice-like grip. Can he find a teammate? Dale
Takes an excellent grab.
looking to extend this margin. Witts has drifted back to help out. Got a little time here. Warner heads them off at the pass.
Finishing hasn't always been his forte, but there is nothing wrong with that.
It's looking every bit of blowout at this stage. Good ruck work. Humphrey, they might be caught out on the turnover. Fife manages to get off a handball. Mills, that's careless. Under pressure. In no man's land. Rao.
Almost couldn't help but fall on his back there.
Tidy ball. Quality delivery by foot. Sets a task for the forwards. Good disciplined defence. Maynard. Aliyah. This is promising. Gives it everything. Collins got a fist in. Here's a chance to get it forward.
They're on a tear and they're dealing maximum damage.
Looking at the opposition's coach's box, I think some of the toys are about to start coming out of the cot.
It's not over yet, but it might be soon. The big men fly. Humphrey, he's leading all comers for disposals. Anyone's ball. A bit of a panicked handball. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Flanders with a chance to run. That's skillful. Sexton. This is a big opportunity. Clever kick. Flanders has got off the chain.
Would be an understatement to say they need this.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
Three-quarter time, and this one is almost decided. One team very good today, and the other certainly below their best.
Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
You suspect they're playing for pride, but if they get the first couple, you never know. They've been outclassed so far, no doubt about that. But I can think of plenty of examples when a side's got up and won on the strength of one exceptional quarter. It'll take something special, though.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you.
Witts,
He's rucked superbly in a losing cause.
just trying to get it forward under pressure.
Walter.
He makes no mistake.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
They've put a couple back now, but there's still plenty to do if they're going to get back into this one. Gawn, the winner there. Fife. Attracted a crowd. Danaher. Mills in the right spot. That is going very close. It's a goal. We thought this one might be close, but it hasn't turned out that way. Witts.
They won't blame him.
Humphrey. Weller made the footy his. Centre square, loose ball. Warner didn't need to be asked twice. What a hand pass. Goulden, Fife. He's put the foot down.
He accepts his mission, winds up. Mission accomplished.
That's a delightful finish, and he's pretty happy with himself too.
The sting's well and truly gone out of this one. The big men fly. He's been dispossessed. Mills pounces. Bangs it long. Noble making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Heads in towards goal, and the kick is true. Great play. Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. The big men fly. Humphrey, Witts, met solidly, throws it on the boot. Who's got the wheels? Jeffrey runs onto it and can drive them into attack. It's an exhibition in how to give the ball back. They're a pleasure to watch. Searching kick. Franklin. Danaher getting involved. He's hungry for more. He slots it. And the floodgates have well and truly opened. The scoreboard is starting to get ugly. Gorn palms it down. They've got good chemistry, those two. Danaher, dangerous to leave on his own. Can he hit a target? Rioli should be able to get them out of trouble. Gresham navigated the traffic. Lloyd runs towards goal and slams it through for a 6-pointer.
It's one thing to be outclassed, but this is starting to get a real stench about it.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get.
Witts with the tap. Anderson. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Kicks to space. It's loose in the middle. Dempsey gathers. Mills takes the hand pass. Had to get it out. Buderick gathers. Sexton. Dale read it well. What's he got on offer? Junk times come early. Good work rate. They're putting them under all sorts of pressure. Jeffrey, we've seen that before. Lays it off. Look at him go. It's not a fair fight. They've got the game won, but they're refusing to let up. Gorn wins it. 5 has been magnificent. He split the middle.
He's done the work of 2 players today. It's been a brilliant effort.
The scoreboard's about to fall over. It's so lopsided. The big men fly. Anderson, he's been a shining light. No wonder coaches go grey. Ignoring the corridor for now. Heaney on centre wing is marked. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Jeffrey, he's set upon. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match. Gorn wins the tap. 5, so influential today. He's given it a tug and missed.
The way they've kicked a goal today, you wouldn't have been surprised if that had gone through too.
You wouldn't want to play this side in this form. They would have wiped the floor with most teams today. What were the main differences?
never know what you're going to get in these pre-season matches, or any match for that matter, but these players do look ready to smash into each other for the first time in months. All is in readiness, and the umpire will get us underway. Goldstein wins it down. 5. Who's front and centre? Mills. There goes the kick inside the 50. Danaher is like a magnet in that forward line.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it. 1 goal straight plays, no score. The big men fly. Sarong normally delivers. Dale takes an excellent grab. What's he got on offer? Going for territory. Cox doing what he does best. And we'll have a throw in.
If one side can get on top in the clearances here, it'll go a long way towards deciding this match.
The 2 big men do battle. Bolton gets his kick despite the heat. In no man's land. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Goulden. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. A chance to clear now. Goldstein wins it back. Great mark. Looking to get it down there quickly. Dale just about had enough time for a cup of tea.
They've hit the ground running, and a goal here will give them a handy break.
It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? He has. They've hit the ground running, and they're looking in fine form. Rucks go at it. 5. He's made a bright start. And that's a letdown. Can they get something going? Jackson working hard and being rewarded. Bolton can keep it moving. Doesn't often waste it. Frederick has found some space. Searching kick. Dangerfield with the intercept mark. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Good work rate. Kicks laterally. Ball to be won on centre wing. Insufficient intent. A few people not happy with that decision.
Harsh in the eyes of some, but I think it's a fair call.
They've got a problem now. Bombs it in. No one can mark. And they see it out.
We might be in for a low-scoring match here if the early going is any indication.
The 2 big men do battle. Sarong, a model of consistency. Quick snap, and that's a goal. Good match so far. Goldstein slaps it out. 5. Danaher, dangerous to leave on his own. Kicks inside the forward 50. Lloyd is hard to beat one-on-one.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dogged it.
They're much more potent when he's clunking marks and kicking goals.
We've got a 2-goal game. The 2 big men do battle. 5. Quality delivery by foot. What's he got on offer? They've got them on the overlap. He's stopped in his tracks. Out of the congestion. He'll feel that one. He's made a hot start to this match. Chapman pounces. It's a tough game. Neat little worm burner. Sarong, all on his own. He's generally a good kick. It's a dreadful mistake. Can he find a teammate? Chapman tries to spike it out of the danger zone. That's well played. They'll bide their time. Sharp presents in space. And they're away. Iden read that one right off the boot. Drives it inside the forward 50. Chapman spoils. Sharman, Liberatore. He's got it. It's all gone to script for them so far. Plenty of work ahead, though, as we restart. Goldstein wins it out of the centre. Heaney somehow released the ball. Had some assistance. They've given it back. Bolton leading from the front. They desperately need a goal. Switkowski outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Amos is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
They could really do with a straight kick. He's up to the task, and he's pulled one back.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
An absorbing first term comes to an end. This one looks like it'll be close. Time to check in with Gary.
Footy's back, and it was enjoyable that first quarter. There's a lot of energy and enthusiasm for the contest out there, and hopefully it continues. Both sides are expecting big things this year, and while you don't want to play your best or reveal everything in a practice match, there's a lot they can both get out of today.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again.
Pearce picks off the pass. Clever kick. Jackson on a lead. What's he got on offer? That's a good option, and this looks promising. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Brayshaw gets to the front spot and can line them up.
Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
The distance is the only problem. It's a goal!
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
They've pegged them back nicely. This is an entertaining match. Goldstein has got on top like Batman and Robin. Danaher, slick hands. The sprint is on. Dangerous place to lose it. Under pressure. Bruce. Here comes the banana. He's missed.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there, and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Ryan tasked with the kick in. Brayshaw makes position. That's skillful. They've turned it over. Is anyone home? Dangerfield demanded the footy and got it.
Goals have been tough to come by. Got to make the most of your opportunities.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
Good teams need goal-kicking midfielders, and he's certainly one of those.
The big men fly. Sarong throws it on the boot. Punched away. Sharp just shoveled it out. They've coughed it up. Dealt with the pressure. Goulden. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Cops some unwanted attention. Attracted a crowd. That can only be holding the ball.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
Clark got a fist in. That's careless. Ryan takes the hand pass. Liberatore leads his opponent. Sharman under pressure. Chapman gets in the way. Who can run onto this and pump it forward? Frederick needed to be clean and wasn't. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato.
That one was not open to interpretation.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
His field kicking is normally first rate. They're moving the footy well here. Frederick, here's real danger now. Sharp. That's a strong mark.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Snap around the body. It's there. Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Jackson palms it down. Bolton runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Honours the lead. They'll compete inside the 50. Good disciplined defence.
Rushed over and they can reset.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Looking for a quick transition.
Warner with a chance to relieve the pressure. Can he impose himself on the match? Bruce pushes into space and receives the footy. Danaher works hard to present. Delivers a long ball. Gets up high and manages to hold on. Sensational grab. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does. 2-goal game again. Jackson with a deft tap. Dudley can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Gawn. Warner running in support. Goes for home. He doesn't miss many, and that is no exception.
I think this margin is more or less reflective of the difference in class between these sides so far today.
So a timely goal late in the piece. The two big men do battle. Warner stripped of it. Dangerfield. Can they get another one? Thumped away. Clark. A bit of a panicked handball. Bouncing ball. Pearce. Wagner. Johnson. Strong grab. Jackson. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Well played. He's had little impact so far. Voss. Open goal beckons. It's there!
They're looking for him, and rightly so. He's the one most likely to light the fire.
And that is the end of what's been a terrific first half with some memorable highlights. Let's hope the second half is just as good. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
There are already a few players sucking in the deep breaths. There's nothing like match play to show you where you're at physically. The match hasn't reached any great standards, but the players are attacking the contest in a manner befitting greater stakes. It'll be interesting to see who runs it out better.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. They're a big chance here. Danaher marks it centre half forward. Looking to extend this margin. Sharman has it within range.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
They're 3 kicks in front now, but a long way from safety. Dudley, good-looking kick. He's hit up the lead. Sharp, he's run into trouble. It's not a fair fight. Moving the footy laterally. Dudley, I felt that one from here. Voss collects the half volley. An ill-directed hand pass. Great tackling technique there. Jackson got his palm to it. Dudley. The kick was misdirected. What can they generate? Voss takes an excellent grab.
They just need this to stem the flow.
Critical contest coming up. Wanganeen Malira doing what he does best. Tracy throws it on the boot, and that's a goal. Can they follow that goal up with another? Jackson wins it out of the centre. Sarong, solid tackle. Short pass looks good. Banfield, all alone in the centre square. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Stewart, Dale, he's lost it. Tracy runs onto it. He might have thought about hand passing. Saad, he accepts his mission, winds up. Mission accomplished. One kick game again. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Heaney, centre square, loose ball. Liberatore, Gorn. The fans will be happy to see this. The umpire will have it. Big clearance to win here. Brayshaw, Banfield, squeezes the kick. Dudley, that's good work rate. What's he got on offer? He's only had the one inside 50. Reed in some space on the wing. He's having a dirty day. Not his finest moment. Penetrating ball. No one can mark. Warner, he's so clean with the footy. Pearce, Franklin with a coat hanger has given away a free kick. Good work rate. Picking their way through. Frederick, this is a big opportunity. Sees something he likes. Can he hit a target? Banfield can keep it moving. Quality delivery by foot. Clever handball. Couldn't get an effective disposal. They'll need to be more careful than that. He's been dispossessed. Loose ball on centre wing. Stewart going for territory. No one could mark. Pearce, ever reliable. Jackson, Cox, Heaney, popped up out of nowhere. Crosses the paint. Lloyd fumbled it like a cake of soap. Reed working hard and being rewarded. Banfield has found some space. They're moving the footy quickly, unable to get it inside 50. Searching kick. Good thinking and good execution too. Doesn't often waste it. They've opened them up here. Can he find a teammate? Cox reads the ball so well. Normally delivers. Sharp has a vice-like grip. He'll drive them inside 50 yet again. Wanganeen Malira went bang. Aliyah, he's got the skill. He's got the composure. He's got the result.
Full credit to him for putting that through the middle despite the tackle.
3 quarters down and scores a level. We're heading for a grandstand finish. Don't go anywhere.
Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
At the moment, this feels like the less talented side is trying to constrain the more talented side by closing down space and making this a heavily contested game. Only thing is, I'm not sure which is the less talented side at the moment. They've both made some terrible blues, but we'll put it down to pressure, of which there's been no shortage.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. It's been a solid hit out for both sides and great intensity for a practice match.
Goldstein wins it down. Heaney, that's skillful. Liberatore, slick hands. Dangerfield needs to be quick. Heads for home. That was never missing.
They've got to limit his space. He's just reminded us all how dangerous he is when he gets loose.
I thought I heard a fan yell out, blow the siren. Jackson with a deft tap. Fife, Dangerfield. Intercepts. Warner, Heaney. He's gone.
How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump.
He's suggesting he got something on it. Oh, I'm not sure he did.
No wonder coaches go grey. Good penetration on the kick. Chapman couldn't haul that one in. Clark is calm in a crisis. Dangerfield had to get it out. Dempsey in the right spot. Liberatore. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? Lloyd, sweeping handball. Navigated the traffic. Brayshaw, desperate to win it back. They cannot keep him quiet. The kick is precise. Good vision there. Pearce gives away a free and the moment passes. Careful ball movement. Reed almost threw it out. That sloppy play and it get in that forward line.
A huge kick in the context of the...
In a row if he gets it, and he does. On today. Lines them up, makes good contact and puts it through.
He made something out of nothing there. Contender for goal of the day.
One more will probably be enough to put it beyond doubt. Goldstein with a deft tap. Heaney, was that a legal disposal? Dangerfield. Warner, what a hand pass. Gawn, he'll be sore in the morning. Just as they were looking dangerous, they've coughed it up. The kick was centimetre perfect. That's a useful ball. Stewart read it well on centre wing and can pump them back into attack. Gresham takes a beauty. Who's at home? Gawn is so strong one-on-one.
No way back for them if this goes through.
It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? He has.
They've had to work very, very hard, but surely the threat has now passed.
They've got some real momentum now and will be hard to stop. Goldstein wins it out of the centre. Heaney, Fife, he's been quiet, honours the lead. They'll sweep this ball forward. That's a strong mark.
There might just be a chance of pitching this game if this goes through.
They desperately need a goal. He should kick it. He hasn't kicked it.
That was the one they needed, and it's probably a bridge too far now.
You can see their confidence growing. Liberatore on a lead. They're playing with purpose and poise. Iden throws it on the boot. Pearce gets there first. He's caught. Gawn. Is anyone home? It looks a well-oiled forward line.
His last shot found the middle. Can he double his money?
Goes at goal, and that is an opportunity gone begging.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Generosity is a wonderful quality, but not on a football field.
He kicked the last, can miss those sorts of goals.
Ryan to bring it in. If you don't wish to watch a replay, look away now.
To really stamp some authority on this match.
The goal umpire doesn't need to work for that one.
It's a gift, really, and he's taken full advantage.
Well, they gave it everything. It just wasn't enough on the day.
What were the main differences today, Half?
That looked destined to go down to the final minutes at one stage, but a powerful last turn put pay to that. They moved the ball quickly, took the right options, and made sure the opposition was always under pressure. They ran their game out so well, they look as though they could play another quarter.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the day, Half.
That brings our coverage to a close. Thanks for being with us. We'll catch you again soon. No one will jump to conclusions whatever happens today, but both sides have said they're treating this as a full dress rehearsal. You can feel the excitement around the ground. It's been building steadily. Briggs wins the first tap. Bedford, they might be caught out on the turnover. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Good tackle. That's commitment to the cause. Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
You've got to be quicker than that.
Liberatore has a way of drawing the footy.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
He's given it a tug and missed.
The perfect start's gone begging, but I'm seeing some good early signs for them.
Whitfield to bring it in. He's hit up the lead. A chance to clear now. Himmelberg had his name written all over it. What's he got on offer? Normally delivers. Hits the deck. Missed opportunity. Green. Some indirect ball movement here. In no man's land. Himmelberg. Voss leads his opponent. Dangerfield out of the congestion. Time to turn on the Jets. Hacking it forward. Callahan uses the body well. Dale saves the day. Good penetration on the kick. Iden doing what he does best. Sharman, a goal-scoring opportunity, may have gone begging there. Himmelberg, can he mop up? Whitfield with a chance to run. Tidy ball. Green can keep it moving. Picking their way through. Cadman, that's good work rate. Clever kick. Well played. His field kicking is normally first rate. Hogan, Jones, doesn't often waste it. Dempsey cuts it off. Ignoring the corridor for now. Andrews is hard to beat one-on-one. Can he hit a target? Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Ware in the clear on centre wing. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Not his finest moment. Kicks to space. Quality delivery by foot. Sets a task for the forwards. Defence 101 there. Lloyd. Sharman. Blasts away. That's a missed opportunity.
Great pressure and ultimately rewarded.
Searching kick. Ware has found some space. Takes the logical option. That has to hurt. Important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. Rayner. Probing ball. Good thinking and good execution too. He's made a hot start to this match. They're moving the footy well here. Can he find a teammate? Bedford working hard and being rewarded. That's skillful. Dempsey takes an excellent grab. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Liberatore on centre wing is marked. He's generally a good kick. Bruce. They're moving the footy quickly. Punched away. Sharman. Not on my watch, he says. Rayner goes with a check side, but it's narrow.
You can't afford to spurn those sorts of chances.
Looking for a quick transition. Tight thing here. Kelly outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Good looking kick. It's a dreadful mistake. What's he got on offer? Delivers a long ball. Kelly got a fist in. You have to be tough to play this game. Goulden, Curnow, couldn't get a disposal. Kelly throws it on the boot. Aaliyah wins it back. Great mark. Another forward 50 entry. Curnow has a vice-like grip.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
This will bring the house down if he kicks it. Oh, what a rip snorter.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The first goal was a while coming, but the early signs are we're in for a great contest. Rucks go at it. Bedford, the midfield battle's so important. Heaney, Goldstein. Here's a big chance. Can he take it? No, he's missed.
It's no coincidence that the team that kicks better at goal generally wins the game.
They've struggled to get it past the centre. Jones delivers to centre half forward. Green needs a good decision. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Goldstein with the tap. Heaney gets his kick despite the heat. Spills the mark. Can they catch them out on the turnover? It's loose inside the 50. They're in danger of a goalless quarter. Desperate defence. Under pressure. Whitfield saw that coming. Hand pass cut off. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Goldstein showing his skills. Voss, Heaney. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Rucks go at it. Voss lays it off. Rayner getting involved. The pressure is relentless.
If one side can get on top in the clearances here, it'll go a long way towards deciding this match.
Voss leading from the front. Warner, when one tackle just won't do. Ball up in the shadows of quarter time. Goldstein with a deft tap. Voss got some space, so they'll take the advantage. He's kicked it high. Honours the lead. What's he got on offer? They haven't been able to buy a goal. Quarter time here, a great contest so far, and lots to look forward to. What's happening down there, Gary?
The first quarter was a hard watch, to be honest. It's difficult to know whether it's more down to defensive game styles or poor skills, but both are clearly factors. Neither coach would be happy with their players at this stage. Hopefully, both sides will lift and the spectacle will improve.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again, shoved him in the back. That's a useful ball. Good work rate. Takes the short option. Green has got loose. Can he impose himself on the match? They could be vulnerable here. He might have thought about the corridor. The kick is precise. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Lloyd works hard to present. Crosses the paint. Bruce has it within range.
It's one of those ones that should be kicked. It's amazing how often players miss them.
For a flying start to the term, it's online. He's drilled it. It's a handy buffer they've established. Goldstein has got on top. Heaney, who's front and centre. Warner only knows one way. That's unusual. Kelly has been industrious. Cadman, he's taken a beauty. Himmelberg. Green, great body work. Iden tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Bedford, Ware, needs to be quick. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does. Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Punch clear. Heaney looking to extend this margin. Taylor heads them off at the pass. It's come unstuck. Bombs it in. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Voss, solid tackle. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Goldstein gets his hand to it. Heaney, Dempsey. He's gone. He had plenty of time.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
Kelly. Keeps it low. That's a good option, and this looks promising. He's had little impact so far. A spell on the pine might be warranted after that. He'll pump them into attack once more. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Some indirect ball movement here. The kick was centimetre perfect. Waiting for someone to come at him. Cadman, strong grab. Himmelberg, dangerous to leave on his own. What's he got on offer? He's leading all comers for disposals. Turned over on centre wing. Normally delivers. The runner will be out in a minute. What a game he's having. Iden read that one like a book. Just has to hit a target. Lloyd can just about go all the way. Towards full forward. Himmelberg making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Gresham, Dempsey, what can he do with it? Errant handball and they've turned it over. Tidy ball. Riccardi with a chance to relieve the pressure. Iden plays the percentages. Cadman read it well and claims the mark. Neat little stab kick. O'Halloran. This is good footy. Can he hit a target? Wanganeen Malira. They just keep kicking it back to him. He doesn't waste many. Curnow in the centre square. Forward they go again. Manages to find a teammate.
Goals have been tough to come by. Got to make the most of your opportunities.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it. So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Gawn has had his measure today. Heaney couldn't get an effective disposal. They're putting them under all sorts of pressure. Attracted a crowd. Himmelberg has brought his own ball. That's well played. Careful with the kick. Cadman wins the contest hands down. Picking their way through. Ware on a lead. This will be their first entry for a while. Callahan is the man on the spot and he's marked.
Can he deliver? You back him more often than not.
This deserves a goal, but he's put it the wrong side of the stick.
It's a let-off. He should have put that one away.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Bruce has charged into space. Doesn't often waste it. Dale, that's good work rate. What's he got on offer? Searching kick. Bruce with a chance to run. You can see their confidence growing. Liberatore. Must be incorrect disposal. It is.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
Careful ball movement. Green in the clear on centre wing. He's been quiet. Iden intercepts. Gives it everything. Good disciplined defence. Whitfield. Heaney desperate to win it back. They've put themselves under pressure. Throws it on the boot, and that's a goal. So a timely goal late in the piece. Gawn, the winner there. Voss reads the play so well. Goulden. Drop punt, and he has put it away.
He's all class in front of the sticks. That's a great finish.
The halftime siren sounds, and the players will retreat to the rooms with lots to contemplate. Gawn, he's worth his weight in gold. Heaney, quality delivery by foot. The defence is disorganised. Sharman, no one's gone near him, and he could make them pay.
He hasn't done a lot today, but he's still done some good things.
Couldn't possibly miss. Oh, wow, there you go. He's hit the post.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Ash with the footy. Jones, dangerous spot for a loose ball. Fonte.
Gaz, what have you noticed down at ground level?
This game's at the stage where it could potentially be settled soon. These next couple of goals will be crucial.
Gawn has been dominant in the ruck. Voss needs help. Misses the target, and it's out of play.
Momentum is so important. A couple of goals either way would make a huge difference.
Riccardi, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. That's a bit of a waste. He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
Jones, he just dropped it. Fonte, his field kicking is normally first rate. It's been that kind of day for them. What's he got on offer? He's generally a good kick. They've opened them up here. They can smell victory. Buckley takes an excellent grab. Probing ball. Thumped away. Bruce pounces. I've liked his game today. Sharman. And we'll have a throw in.
I'd love to see these sides throw the game open and create some goals.
The two big men do battle. Bedford. Poor hand pass there. And we've got a throw in.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
The forwards can't be held responsible when the ball isn't getting down there. The midfielders must shoulder the blame.
Goldstein is giving him a bath. Kelly, they're playing for keeps. Time to turn on the Jets. Jones. Ware has a paddock in front of him. Iden intercepts. Heaney, good build-up. Just had to get it out. Liberatore breaks the line. He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence. It's looking every bit of blowout at this stage. The big men fly. Heaney, Dangerfield, leading by example. Heads long towards goal. He's got the distance, but not the accuracy.
That could have just about put it out of their reach.
No time like the present. That's skillful. Sharman couldn't mark. Iden. He's hit up the lead. Good-looking kick. Can't get hold of it. Fonte. He'll be sore in the morning. They're tackling with venom today. Goldstein continues to have his way. Goulden navigated the traffic. This is great pressure footy. That's an impressive mark. Clever kick. Ware has found some space. Ignoring the corridor for now. He should have held that one. Cadman. He's gone. Got the handball away. Dale. Voss. Takes them on. He's got the skill. He's got the composure. He's got the result. It's not over yet, but it might be soon. Goldstein is teaching him a lesson. They cannot keep him quiet. Anyone's ball. Bruce. Can they beat them back to goal? They have absolutely spifflicated him. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Callahan runs onto it and can relieve the pressure. Cadman takes a beauty. Goes laterally. Kelly in some space on the wing. Dishes it off. Can he be the fire starter? Cadman marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
He'll expect to convert this.
He can peg one back for them with a straight kick, but he's hit the post.
Doesn't exactly encourage the midfielders to work harder.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Hasn't seen a lot of it. O'Halloran lurking menacingly. That's a dreadful hand pass. Gets it out of the danger zone. Good thinking and good execution too. They'll sweep this ball forward. Goulden in the right spot. Curnow runs towards goal and slams it through for a six-pointer. We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Briggs wins it down. Ward, he's besieged. Great tackling technique there. Gorn, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Heaney, Bruce, under pressure. Dangerfield, Gorn. He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now. This one might be settled now. Briggs wins the tap. They've given it back. Gorn getting involved. Heaney, Goulden. It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin.
For those playing at home, that's 8 goals in a row. It has been brilliant football.
The buzzards are circling. Callahan felt the pressure there. Aaliyah tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Iden tries to take them on and loses.
That is not the place to get caught holding the pill.
Kicking at his first.
Heads towards goal and does not let them down. They've pulled one back, but they need plenty more where that came from. Briggs, the winner there. Ward, sloppy disposal and a turnover. Ball spills free in the tackle. How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
Iden is racking up spoils. Sharman in no man's land. A whistle for in the back. Well-weighted kick. Good work rate. Can he find a teammate? They're moving the footy well here. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Taylor with a chance to relieve the pressure. Picking their way through. Ash all on his own. He doesn't waste many. That's a strong mark. They'll contest in the centre square. Cadman, great body work. Green can get it and go. Intercepted, and they can launch from half-back. 3 quarters done, and this has been a real turn-up. I don't think anyone tipped it. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
Well, this is why we have practice matches. At least now they've got a fair idea what doesn't work, but they'll need to improve in a hurry in order to make a winning start to the season proper. On current evidence, they might be among the also-rans this year.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
That's commitment to the cause. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match. Briggs with a deft tap. Green, Warner leads his opponent. He's been prolific. It pitches near the 50. Who has the numbers? Almost threw it out. Normally delivers. Centre square, loose ball. That's poor play. Does well under pressure. Green on a lead. Dale, time and again, he gets to the right place. Slowing it down. Doesn't often waste it.
Taking out some frustration, possibly.
That might have been dropping the ball. Goulden, he put himself in the line of fire. Himmelberg has it now on centre wing. Dale thwarts them again. He might have thought about the corridor. Himmelberg making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Brust gets a kick away. Whitfield clears the area. Gresham goes long. Defence 101 there. Iden displaying great endeavour. Callahan with a chance to run. Ward working hard and being rewarded. Green! That one was always his. This deserves a goal. Jones uses the body well.
When you're copping or hiding, it's the little things you can hang your hat on. That was better movement of the footy.
2 in a row on offer, and he's got it. And they're having a good little patch here. The sting's well and truly gone out of this one. Briggs gets his hand to it. Gresham. He's wrapped up, showing real strength. Whitfield, ever reliable. Bedford blasts away. Gresham got a fist in. They're going hammer and tong. Closed him down.
Attracted a crowd. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle.
Good ruck work. Gresham couldn't get a disposal. Bedford. Dale doing what he does best. O'Halloran. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Ash wins it back. Great mark. That's a useful ball. Jones has it. He's been a rare shining light for them today. What's he got on offer? A good kick here and they'll be in business. Quality delivery by foot. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Ash went bang. Rayner. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Goldstein wins it. Gresham. Curnow. Now it's someone else's problem. Gawn. Heaney. Quick snap is off target.
They dodged a bullet there. They might not be so lucky next time.
Whitfield with the footy. Jones.
He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that.
Buckley.
Free kick for a trip, naturally.
Probing ball. Cadman absorbs the pressure. This is fraught with danger. Sharman runs onto it. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? Buckley. Dempsey with the big fist. Good tackle.
He's only had the one inside 50. The benefit of the doubt does not apply here.
Assuming it wasn't a skill error, that wasn't well disguised.
Sets a task for the forwards. No one can mark. Liberatore. Sharman takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
Normal service has resumed. It's been a great duel between the two big men.
Bedford. Cadman is the target and he marks.
It's been a disappointing performance, but he can paper over a crack or two here.
It's a decent strike, but it'll fall short. Hogan, right spot, right time.
To give the faithful something to cheer about.
They have a much-needed goal.
That was a bit too easy. The ball movement was excellent, but not great pressure.
They've got one back. Let's see if they can double up. Goldstein has got on top. Stripped of the footy. Met solidly. He'll work all day. Taylor, good-looking kick. Honours the lead. What's he got on offer? Neat little worm burner. Well played. Kicks inside the forward 50.
Punched that like he meant it.
Gresham pounces. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Liberatore, Curnow, wants to take the game on. I've got you covered, he says. Away he goes, and he's kicked a ripper. Not many tip this result. Good ruck work. Warner, he hasn't been himself today. Taylor, we've seen that before. Voss, Dangerfield. 2 in a row if he gets it, and he does.
He might ask for more time forward after that.
What a result. They'll be ecstatic about this. Goldstein has rucked tirelessly. Warner, they're a pleasure to watch. Good kick. Gorn, no one's gone near him, and he could make them pay.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them, and he's about to hurt them again.
He's already got one. Now he's got 2.
They're just not giving the ball back, which makes it hard for any team.
You wouldn't want to play this side in this form. They would have wiped the floor with most teams today.